This week is Thyroid Eye Disease Awareness Week. Thyroid eye disease, or TED, is a chronic autoimmune disease which can cause eye bulging, double vision, and debilitating eye pain, among other symptoms. Up to 50% of those with Graves' disease may develop TED, but many don't know it. Here to share her story is Wanda Durant, patient advocate and mother of NBA star Kevin Durant. Wanda is joined by Dr. Anna Victoria to tell us about the signs, symptoms, and impact of TED. First and foremost, welcome to you both.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Wanda, can you tell us about your experience with Graves' disease and symptoms of thyroid eye disease?
Of course, I've had Graves' disease now for 17 years. It took 3 years before I was diagnosed. And I also experienced pain in my eye, bulging in my right eye. And I didn't know until recently that up to 50% of people with Graves' disease may experience or develop thyroid eye disease. Prior to that, I was just told that it was a part of Graves' disease. And I recently learned that it's a related but separate incident, but it needs to be treated differently. So I'm glad I'm aware of that now.
Wanda, what impact has Graves' disease and TED had on your life, and what advice would you give to others?
Well, Graves' disease and the symptoms of TED has had a significant impact on my life. I'm more conscious of my eyes, swelling, bulging, or pain, even pain in my right eye. I'm very conscious of it. So my recommendation for anyone who has Graves' disease is to be aware of what's going on with your eyes, and then talk to your doctors about what's going on so that you can get the care that you need sooner than I did, because it took quite a long time before I realized that.
Wanda, thank you so much for that. Now, Dr. Victoria, we're going to turn to you. What exactly is TED? What are the symptoms? Who is most likely to develop this condition?
So thyroid eye disease, or TED, is a rare autoimmune disease that causes the muscle and the fat tissue behind one or both eyes to become inflamed or swollen. And it's most common among those patients with Graves' disease, which is the most common form of hyperthyroidism. And just like Wanda said, up to 50% of people with Graves' disease may develop thyroid eye disease. And although it is related to Graves' disease, it's a separate entity altogether that requires separate care from a TED eye specialist, like an oculoplastic surgeon like myself, or a neuro-ophthalmologist. And the symptoms that you have to look for with TED include things that Wanda said: bulgy eyes, teary eyes, loss of vision even. Some patients will develop double vision, swelling, their eyelids may be misaligned, and their eyes may be misaligned. So again, the patients at risk are those that are going to have Graves' disease, although other patients with thyroid conditions will have it as well. And women are a higher risk than men by at least 5-fold. Smokers are also at a higher risk of developing thyroid eye disease, and it usually happens in ages about 40s and 60s.
All right, Dr. Victoria and Wanda, thank you so much. We are out of time, but we've got more information about thyroid eye disease on our website. Thank you both again for joining us. You guys can head to the website, click2houston.com. You can search thyroid eye disease and CNET 7 to find it. Again, Wanda, Dr. Victoria, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.